Good morning, Homesteaders.
Good morning.
I went and picked up our next rainy day project. We have a lot of outdoor projects we're going to be working on, but I know it's in the summertime. We always get rainstorms or rained out for a few days, so went and picked up our tile for the shower, so we'll have that when it does rain.
Right. A little hiding.
It is. We're going to go stick it inside now.
I'll let you do it.
All right, we need to start hooking up our Heatmaster G10000 outdoor wood gasifier boiler. We went with such a big unit because this is going to heat the outdoor kitchen, then it'll heat the house, and then our workshop, and possibly a greenhouse. So this will heat up to 10,000 square feet or more. So that's why we went with this one. And now we need to start hooking it up. I gotta get the excavator up here. We can dig a line and just start running everything. I want to let the Bobcat warm up for a little while. We got a few things we need to figure out, so we'll let this warm up while we're getting everything sorted out. It's only the second time it's been running this season. We haven't used it yet. We've been pretty preoccupied inside, so we'll give that a few minutes. Last year when we got the boiler, we ordered all the pipe that we need for the boiler. We really didn't know exactly how we were running everything. Now I know where it's going. I hope we have enough pipe to connect it to where we need to. Right either here or here, we can have our pipe come up. That's supply and supply, so we can just pick whichever one we want. Then our pipe will come up out of the ground.
You put more black marks on our house?
Yep.
You don't think it has enough spots?
Yeah. All right. Before I drill any holes, dig any ditches, I just want to make sure everything is going to work out on paper and tape measure.
Look at that blue sky.
Alright, so we're going to call that 28 feet plus, say, 10 feet, so that'd be 38 feet. I want to say I ordered 40 feet, but I can't remember, so we gotta measure this pipe now. So the pipe measures 39 feet, but we didn't have it perfectly straight, so assuming if we put the tape measure over on top of the pipe, it would be 40 feet. If I remember correctly, that's what I ordered, but that was a while ago I ordered that, so we should have enough, even if we are a foot short.
I can't even tell you how many different times we have used this pink string or some kind of string for our project. So string is a must-have. You scared the dog.
I better fuel it up.
We've had so many people asking us when we're going to hook our boiler up, and now is the start of it. It is a new project, so we're not sure how long it will take, if it's easy or hard. No idea. I'm just here for moral support because I have not a clue, and hopefully I do my job well. Right, babe?
Right. We'll let you know how much time it takes when we're done. I think hooking up the outdoor boiler part, like the boiler itself, is going to be the easier part. It's going to be a little bit more technical on the inside, and that's because we have radiant heat, so we got to get our radiant heat filled with fluid, and then we got to bleed that and get all those systems working at the same time. So it's not just the outdoor boiler that we're installing, we're doing that and our heat system. All right, now comes the fun part. We got to try to wrestle the pipe down, up, and in here. We want to get it up to about, we can get it up to like around here. That's more than enough. And then we can start working it that way.
You stay back, mister. There you go.
All right, let's try that. pulled back. More. Okay, about towards me. I'm trying to figure out our conduit line, how I want to run that. If I want to run that in the same trench or what. All right, so we're gonna backfill this ditch. It's gonna take the two of us, one standing on the pipe, one filling it in with a shovel or with the excavator. I'll show you the real reason why it's such a struggle with this pipe. It's good and bad. The pipe is super insulated, so you're only supposed to lose maximum of 1 degree Fahrenheit from your furnace to your house or wherever you have it plumbed to. But it makes it really rigid, so when you're trying to bend it, move it, it wants to do what it wants to do. Kind of like Tanner.
This is full of rigid spray foam. So it's super rigid, it's very thick. Foreman Tanner.
Now we gotta go run and get the conduit and the Ethernet cable we're gonna need.
Good morning. You're already getting feathers, you little one. The ones that look like chipmunks already getting. So, a lot of them are you? Yeah, already getting side feathers. You're not very old.
I need to unload the conduit over here, and then we need to go back over to the landing pad that we made, because that's going to be getting delivered, I think, in about an hour and a half. I'm glad I got my Timberlands on. It wasn't supposed to rain, but we got quite a bit of rain last night. I think we got like a 1/4 of an inch, so that's going to be a little muddy this morning. Never a dull moment. The jack is up all the way, and it's still too low. I'm assuming that sunk in the mud from sitting all winter. So luckily I still have the forks on the TYM tractor. We'll go lift it up with that and make it a little bit easier. This whole thing is bent, leaning backwards. You can see it right here. Don't know how that happens. It's only been sitting here all winter. Kind of strange. We haven't moved. That's good. We'll put it back once they show up to make the delivery, but I wanted to make sure they had enough room to back everything in if they need it. It never fails. Whenever we dig a ditch and it's not supposed to rain, it rains that night. Yeah, there was no rain in the forecast yesterday or last night. Right, Tanner?
And it rained like cats and dogs.
It sure did.
So, moral of this story is, if we need rain, Al will just dig a trench.
Right. We have a drought and we need rain. Dig a trench.
Looks like Toucan Sam and it does the job.
Toucan Sam?
You don't think so?
Oh. Gesundheit.
Really?
Yep. Alright, that'll hold it temporarily so we can kind of backfill in this area, get this area filled in, and we can kind of start working backwards. Grab my shovel over here.
When I was asking about bringing back memories, I wasn't talking about this kind of memory.
Right? This isn't what you meant?
No, sorry.
Good. Well, that went better than I thought. Once I saw how long a trailer and truck is, you kind of forget. I'm like, oh yeah, they need a lot of room to pull out and swing, but luckily nobody got stuck. I didn't know if I'd have to grab the tractor and pull them out, but we made it. Now we can get back to the muddy part. Pump. You're not supposed to be using it the way we are. Well, we got some out. It'll all be worth it this winter when it's 20 below out and when nice and warm inside.
And you're watching this video?
Yeah. That's not ideal, all the water in there coming up closer to the house, but we got it draining away for now. We're either gonna let it continue to dry or I'll get some gravel, but I'll get the rest of the trench filled in and that can dry up while that's doing that. So it seems like no matter what, whenever we have a trench dug and left open, whether we're supposed to get rain or not, we get rain. And last night we got a little over a 1/4 inch of rain, so I think what happened is it just all came off the roof, filled up that trench, and then yeah, now we're dealing with the consequences from that, but weather is out of our control and we just gotta roll with it.
Ow!
I don't think we damaged any wires because I have extra wire up there. So I'll take that off and see. That's not good though. All of the wires inside are good. I'll open up the box from the outside. But I had an extra like fistful spooled up of wire in there. So if there needed to be movement, there could be. And it's a good thing I had that. I didn't use the excavator because I didn't want this to happen with the excavator. The tractor, I wasn't paying attention. The box scraper sticks out a lot wider than the bucket of the tractor, and that's what ended up catching this. All right, the wires are fine. Have to replace that coupling. That'll be watertight. All right, let's try this again.
What is that thing?
It's an expansion joint, so if anything moves in the wintertime because of frost, that can move. Yes. Today's been one of those days. We got a lot done. Just not everything has gone my plan. And sometimes you just have to know when to call it quits. So we're gonna stop here for the day. We're gonna pick it up in the morning, finish it up. This is where we're gonna end the video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. Every day is not a perfect day. I wish it was. We got a lot done. All of our conduits buried, our PEX is in, our string is in. We have the new shipping container, and that is basically going to serve as our basement. The outdoor kitchen, or what will be the outdoor kitchen in the future, we did on a slab. There's no basement. We didn't want to put the extra money into a foundation and a full basement for that, and that's one of the things we're lacking to move up here is storage. So we have the shipping container. That is going to be the storage, so we can start moving our stuff up here when the time comes. So that feels good. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it. It always helps, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.